Hey guys, it's Cheyenne. I wanted to thank you so much for tuning into this video. I want to thank you also for the first video, all the subscribers, the new subscribers, the likes, the views on the video. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that it took me a while to create more content. I've actually been putting together a list of things I want to do. I'm going to go into a little bit of what's to come. As far as the list that I've made for a couple more videos that I'm going to be doing coming up. But today we are going to talk about improving your happiness, 20 ways to improving your happiness. I'm going to kind of dissect the videos into about 4 topics each, or 4 ways, each video. Just to kind of keep it short. I don't want it to be too long and then I lose you guys' focus. I have ADD, so I know I squirrel over here and, you know, it's what we do. So to get started, the first one I want to talk about is focus on the positive. And just one thing really, guys, I have my computer here in front of me. I'm going to kind of look at it and talk to you guys, so don't think I'm being disrespectful. I sound like one of my judges in one of my hearings. But anyway, I'm going to be looking at my computer a little bit and kind of just refreshing my memory. I have someone in my life who's really great at talking off the top of his dome, and he just writes down a topic and then blah, 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 and then he can just make videos. That is not who I am. So bear with me, and I hope you guys like it. The first one we're going to talk about is focusing on the positive, because we're going to retrain our brain from a negative to a positive mindset, like saying a mantra to yourself every day, like today is beautiful, or I'm grateful for, talk about things that you're grateful for. You guys all, no matter what is going on in your life, right? There's always something that you can be grateful for. It could be family, it could be animals, it could be the roof over your head, it could be, great people in your life who aren't family, but they're friends. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and say it. Sometimes our friends are our family, like they've been there for us. They've seen us through the dark times, the good times, and that's our family too. When things go south, take a moment to try and see it from a positive light. That has been something that I've had to learn a lot through the past few years. I've been through my fair share of crazy times and crazy situations, and I've always tried to take something positive from it and try to learn from it, right? So we all have lessons that we've been through, all bad things that we've been through, where there's always a silver lining to things, right? Where it's, like an abusive relationship or something of that nature, like things that have really tried our strength, that have tried our patience, that have tried, our mindset in a way that it's like, are we ever going to come out of this? Can we get past this? And things happen for a reason. I feel really strongly in my heart that things happen for a reason, and you learn from those lessons and you apply it to the next go around, right? Because the average life expectancy of somebody is like 70 to 80, right? And then some of us are lucky enough to live to our 90s and hundreds, and there's always going to be lessons along the way. And we have a long way to go, like I'm 37. I just turned 37. I have a long way to go, and there's always something to be learned, to be, like we said, retraining your brain, to not see yourself in a negative light, not to see a person in a negative light, to try to see the good in someone, but don't keep doing that, right? Because then we just set ourselves up in this precedence where we just keep going over this pattern with someone who's not ready to change, who's, stuck in a negative mindset and doesn't know how to retrain their mind into a positive one, and kind of sucks you down with them, right? And you don't want to keep recycling that pattern, or you're enabling the negative, right? We don't want to do that. And here's an example for me. Basically, due to the pandemic, right? Like, I was a court reporter for the SSA for disability law. And I was let go due to the pandemic. Well, not let go, but like, we got sent home, and we kind of been in waiting. We are still waiting. Today is May 11th. And we were told to go home on March 17th of 2020. Okay. And so we're still not reopened. And so in that time, right, instead of letting it get me down and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You know, I'm a single mom of 3. I say single mom, I have 50-50 custody, but I have my own place, my own bills, my own everything. When these kids are here, they're on my time, and, you know, things of that nature. And I think as a mother, you push hard and you make things happen that, kind of surprise you as well. You know, what I did was I created a mask business. Like, I learned I never sewed in my life. And I learned how to sew, and then I just created this mask business, and I generated decent income for the first few months until, like, it became, you know, a wave of everybody doing it and everybody getting them somewhere, and things kind of fell off. And then I was trying to think of other things to make, and I was only doing it by myself. So I had my mom helping me sometimes, but, you know, she even had a job, and I didn't want to impede on her time. So, you know, it was a lot for myself, but I did it for a good long time, until it, like I said, it kind of dropped off. And I helped people close to me, with, you know, certain things that they were building. I became a better mother in that I learned how to be a homeschool teacher. I didn't, you know, my kids have been homeschooled now for the last year. And I usually am someone who practices a lot of patience. But it was definitely something new for me to have 3 students of different, I have a high schooler and 2 elementary schoolers who, you know, every child is different. So you have to teach them all differently to kind of get their brain to operate in a certain way that works for them, you know. And I think that's what's so cool about having smaller classrooms anyway, is because, you know, we do this one-on-one learning where, you know, we're doing individualized learning, because not everyone learns the same, you know. So I spent more time with my kids, and I was able to appreciate small things like keeping my family safe. That was something that was, you know, a positive outlook for me, is that my kids were home safe, and, you know, and we were helping keep people safe by, you know, making the masks and things of that nature. And I was helping people, you know, apply for unemployment who, you know, had no idea what to do, where to go. There was a lot of answers. Things were getting thrown together and, you know, last minute, and everyone was just kind of like walking like chickens with their heads cut off, you know. And so I tried to help everyone as much as I could. So, you know, there's always a silver lining to everything. And I feel like in my heart, I love to help people, and that was something that I could give to the world in a positive manner. And that's something that everybody can do. It's something that you can do today. You can, you know, pay it forward, help someone. You know, people forget that gratitude and giving back is such a big, big way to bring good karma on you, but not just that, it really warms your heart, and it gives you a sense of good and a sense of light and a sense of comfort. Even for you, even though you're helping somebody else, it just, you know, it's infectious. So never underestimate the importance of recognizing the silver linings in life, because there is a plenty. The next would be celebrate little victories, right? So life is full of ups and downs, but in between we have a lot of little victories that go unnoticed. Take time to celebrate these small wins. Like, for example, did you check all the things off on a to-do list? Or did you answer all the emails in your inbox? Did you, you know, reorganize your closet? That was what I did lately. My closet was crazy, and I've been like on this shop kick, because Ross and Marshalls are just like an addiction for me. It's bad. It's really bad, y'all. Bad. So I needed more room. And I'm a clothes hoarder. It's bad. So I went through my closet. I had tons of donations for Goodwill. Went through it, got rid of a lot of clutter. And then it just made me want to then go to my bathroom and organize all that crap that was in there. You know, and it's just something that, you know, when you declutter and things of that nature, it's a little win, right? Like it makes you feel like you could breathe better. It's just another load off your shoulders, because once you organize something that's so big and you get it off your plate, it's gone, right? It's gone. And I think that's super important, you know, just like I said, just celebrating small things, because people get so overwhelmed and setting huge goals for themselves and then taking so long to get there, that it can be defeating, you know, like people trying to lose weight. It's like, don't set huge goals for yourself, because you're going to get defeated. Don't do that to yourself. Set small goals, and then you'll notice how many things that you pile up, that you mark off that list, that you get done, that you can celebrate, that just makes your life easier, that removes weight off your shoulders. It's a huge thing to celebrate small wins. I can't say it enough. So, and, you know, take pleasure in those achievements, because they do add up fast. My doggy is about to come over here, and she's the big one, and I hope she doesn't knock over my camera. Sky, no. Be cool. So the next one that I want to talk about, and I'm going to laugh about this one because there's a lot of people I know who have a really hard time with this. And it's something that needs to be talked about, and it's something that is very achievable, even though people think that it's not. I promise it is. Find your work-life balance. Work takes up a lot of the days, right? So you shouldn't, but it shouldn't be the only thing that we do. It's important to pursue activities and interests beyond a job. Like, do you have a hobby? Do you like to exercise? Spend time with friends and loved ones. You know, just try to step away, because creating balance in your life will reduce stress and give you other outlets to express yourself and have fun. You know, I feel like if you work all the time, right, and you just invest all your time into work, and you just pile things one on top of the other and put so much on your plate, you spread yourself thin, you take away so much from yourself. Stress, you take away moments, right? Like if you have a family, if you have, you know, just say you just have dogs, or, you know, just, it could be anything. Like, you know, our parents are getting older. Like you miss so many important moments that you don't have to. You know, it's about setting boundaries and creating balance, because balance can be take a break, you know, 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there, you know, just unplug and, you know, focus on something else, you know, read a book, go scroll on your phone, watch a YouTube video of something else, you know, just anything to get your mind off the ordinary and the routine and everything. Like, change doesn't have to be that scary. It's really not. And neither is perspective. You know, like everything that I'm telling you guys, this is just a new perspective. This is me. This is just me giving you guys another perspective. You can take it or leave it. Won't hurt my feelings. I try to live by these things, and I know other people do. And I think that bringing new perspective to people's lives is what gives them hope. It's what gives them something to look forward to and maybe change. Because if you're going along the same path every single day expecting different results, it doesn't work that way, right? It doesn't work that way. If something's not working and you are stressed and you're miserable and you're unhappy, something has to change, something does, right? So, this is what I was going to say. If all you have is work, you can get sucked into a dark hole, and then it's hard to come out of it because you forget about what it is to have human-like interaction on a non-work level, or to release endorphins, resulting in a feeling of well-being. There are a lot of people who work themselves to death, and they lose sight of what it is to go out and enjoy people. I worked in the legal field where, and I still do, and I'm still going to later, but it's like, I've seen so many things, from jaded people to, people that just let all the negativity succumb their happiness, they let it drown out so many good things that they could have, so many good things that they do have, and they don't see it. It's right in front of them, and they don't see it, and it's just because they are just completely drowning in, adult life, and thinking that there's no way out, and thinking that there's no other option, when there's plenty of options. And there's plenty of ways to make it work. Plenty of people have families and businesses and all at the same time. And it's doable. You just have to change your mindset and see from a different perspective. And then maybe things will get better and brighter and happier in your life. With that, I think I'm going to cut it short because this one was pretty long. I went off on a tangent, which this might be how all my videos are. I don't know. I'm a talker, and when I read these topics, I do have bullet points that I want to talk about for sure. But then as I'm talking, my brain is working, it's going blah, 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 blah. And so I think about all these other things that I just want to throw in there that are relevant to the topic. So, I hope that these top 20 ways to improve your happiness really do help you guys. And I'm going to start it off with those top 3. So again, to kind of review, it was focus on the positive, not the negative all the time. It's easier said than done. It really is. I get down, for sure. I overthink things. But I also am a very positive person, and I bounce back quick. I don't hold on to baggage. I don't hold on to the past. I don't hold on to those things. I know from personal experience that it takes away a lot from someone. It robs me of a lot, and it's robbing you of a lot. Create little victories and celebrate the small wins. And then find your work-life balance. These top 3 are super duper important. We're gonna go on to the next few ways. Be creative, practice mindfulness, accept imperfection, and do what you love. Those are gonna be the next ones that we talk about. So again, my name is Cheyenne, and I really thank you guys for hanging out with me. For kind of absorbing my knowledge a little bit. And I would love to know what you guys think. So feel free to comment below. Please subscribe. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment box below, and I'll get back with you. And again, thank you guys so much. Please stay safe. Love one another. And smile. There are so many reasons to. And start today. Talk about what you're grateful for. Say that you're beautiful. Say that you're amazing. Say that you're awesome. Say that you're a good mom. Say that you're a good dad. Say that you're a good brother, a good sister. Say that you're a good pet owner. That you're a good employee. Celebrate you. Celebrate you. Thank you guys again, and I'll talk to you later.